Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and make sure to leave a like, comment, and ring the bell to make sure you don't miss future uploads like this. I have set a goal of reaching myself 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you like my content, make sure to show your support. Today I will be talking about the Xfinity race at Homestead. And again, just like the truck race the previous night, all eyes were on Kyle Larson as he attempted to complete the triple sweep. He managed to get the win on Friday in a thriller, so it's still possible. Before we move into that though, I wanted to go over the Josh Williams situation real quick and the illness he's been battling for the past couple weeks. Turns out he has pneumonia, which is not good. Ty Dillon practiced and qualified the car in his place, but Josh still started the race, and this time around he not only started, but he finished the race this time, placing a solid 19th. Which, I mean, props to him for even making the effort to suit up and race, but this is not ideal for his long-term health. In my opinion, it would have been better if he just sat out for this weekend and let Ty Dillon take over entirely, especially since Ty did a great job in the 11. He was second fastest in practice and qualified 11th. And it's not like he's in danger of losing playoff eligibility either, because it would have been for a medical reason. NASCAR would 100% grant him a waiver in that situation. But back to Larson. He qualified 17th for this race, which at face value is a bit disappointing, but if you watch his time trial lap, you will know he scraped the ball quite a bit, and that's where he lost some time. Pretty sure he was on pace for a top 10 starting spot otherwise. Once the race started, however, this didn't matter much. Larson quickly made his way to the front with the help of some early cautions that kept the field bunched up, battling the likes of Justin Allgaier, Sam Mayer, and the pole sitter Taylor Gray for the stage win. But those same early cautions that helped Larson at the start came back to bite him when the likes of Sammy Smith, Leland Honeyman, and the Sieg brothers, Kyle and Ryan, decided to go for some stage points and take fresh tires before the end of the stage, allowing them to get the jump on Larson at the end. And Kyle Sieg came so close to winning the stage too, but just like Big Brother Ryan a year ago, a JR Motorsports driver got the better of him on the last lap. In this case, it was Sammy Smith, and the number 8 car wound up with the stage win instead, with the Sieg brothers second and third. And I gotta say, RSS Racing is really starting to show some serious speed on intermediates, especially Ryan Sieg, with him almost winning Texas as well as the Fall Vegas race last year. And for this race, he was second fastest in practice and qualified 8th. So the hope now is that Kyle Sieg follows in his footsteps, because he had top 10 speed at Vegas last week and almost finished a stage win away just now. But anyway, stage 2 was a complete different story. It went green all the way, and with Allgaier being penalized on pit road for running over too many boxes, the only guy Larson had to worry about on this run was honestly Sam Mayer. Jesse Love, Austin Hill, and Sheldon Creed were also there in the top 5, but they didn't have the long run speed the 41 had to even try and keep up with the 17. So Larson cruised to the stage 2 win, and again, stage 3 was more of the same. So much so that after green flag pit stops, with 8 laps to go in the race, Larson had a 15-16 second lead, almost half a lap lead on second place. Only 5 cars in the lead lap. But of course, because no Xfinity race will be complete without something random happening that send the race into overtime, especially if the guy leading the race is dominated by a huge margin, this time it was a Taylor Gray spin off turn 4 after hitting the wall. And I swear, I don't know how this keeps happening, but it always seems that the more dominating a driver looks on his way to win, or the bigger the lead is, the more likely it is the race will end in overtime. I don't know how they keep getting away with this. And this is exactly how I felt watching those final laps and Larson with half a lap lead over everyone. I had this feeling of dread that a late caution would come out and erase that entire gap. I knew this wouldn't come that easy for Larson, because for as good as he runs at Homestead, he just doesn't have the results or wins to show for it overall, and it's because of stuff like this. Either he does something boneheaded or some nonsense happens that leads to him getting screwed out of a win. And unfortunately, that's how this race ended. Overtime led to a bad restart from Larson and a push from behind by Sam Mayer, which led to the 17 spinning his tires, allowing Allgaier and Hill to take over. And because alligators are everywhere in Florida and Allgaier's nickname is Little Gator, of course he steals the win. And now I'm left with the same mix of emotions I had when Larson stole the truck win away from Corey Heim on Friday. Now I feel gutted for him, because that was his race to lose. All that had to go wrong for him to not win the race went wrong. The late caution, the push from behind, spinning his tires. But on that same token, that's exactly how Allgaier got screwed out of a win a few weeks ago at Phoenix. So you can say the racing gods gave that one back to him. It just sucks it came at the expense of a potential Larson triple sweep, but it is what it is. That's just how racing goes sometimes. The racing gods gave Larson one on Friday too, but less than 24 hours later they turned around and took this one away from him. So they're as cruel as they can be benevolent. So yeah, back-to-back wins for Justin Allgaier. The Florida Gators reign supreme. And he also won the Dash for Cash because this was race number 1 of the Dash for Cash. I almost forgot until the broadcast mentioned that. It was between him, Sam Mayer, Jesse Love, and Austin Hill. And they all raced pretty well all the race. I believe they finished all in the top 6. But yeah, that's it for this video. Again, pretty short video. Nothing really much happened up until the overtime thing, but even then, not really much to talk about. This was just another race to me, even with the late race shenanigans. I was a bit disappointed that this race played out the way it did, considering that Xfinity put some much better racing than the Truck Series. The racing was good at times, but it just wasn't as engaging to me as a fan overall. But then again, that's mostly because of Kyle Larson just being way too good at this track. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So again, I would really appreciate if you help me reach towards that goal. And yeah, peace out.